Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before starting, subscribe and like the videos, it really helps. The content from this video are taken from the web novel and manga series of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Now please enjoy the video. Volume 9 Chapter 4 First Day of School, Extra Chapter Part 1. The past few years since I've started school have gone by without any problems. When I say no problems, I mean problems which put my life at risk. Dueling with Rinia and Prasenna, Ariel-sama walking down streets disguised as me and being surrounded by thugs, small stuff like that happened, but nothing life-threatening. Things were going the way Ariel-sama wanted. In the last few years, Ariel-sama has increased her followers as well. However, after entering the third year, we obtained certain information. The information is about a person called Rudeus of the Quagmire, Rudeus. So, I finally found some information on Rudy. At a young age he was already an A-rank adventurer, and in just a few years his name spread to the magic triumvirate. His specialty is earth magic. His strength level is not determined, but he can create a huge quagmire with voiceless incantation. When I heard about quagmire magic, I was convinced that it was Rudy. When I think about it, the first time we met he was using mud. Since Rudy is a water magician, thinking that he is good with water magic would be normal, but whether it's using quagmire or a fast-moving shockwave, he liked using different kinds of magic like that. I spoke to Ariel-sama about this. Rudeus of the Quagmire is the person who taught me how to use magic, and he is the person who has been missing for a long time. If he is the real deal, I would certainly like to borrow his power. I think that Ariel-sama was skeptical about Rudy, since the information on Rudeus of the Quagmire was indeed dubious. Rudeus Wife. He was from Asura Kingdom, Fedowa region, Buina village. At the age of 3 he became an apprentice to the Water Saint ranked at the time, Water King class magician Roxy Magurudia. At the age of 5 he became a Water Saint magician. At the age of 7 he became the tutor for the daughter of the Lord of Fedowa, Aris Boreas Grarit. As the story goes, the troublemaker and violent daughter of the Lord was properly disciplined and educated by him. At that time when the Fedowa region metastasis event happened he went missing. In the past, even if I heard this much I wouldn't think it's particularly a great thing. But now that I have lived in the Asura Kingdom and studied at the Magic University, I can say this with confidence. If I didn't know him I would have thought that this kind of personal history is a fake. It's fictional. But, I know. Rudy respected Roxy-sensei as his shisho, though I never saw Roxy myself. But, I know that Roxy-san was in Buina village. And, Roxy-san gave Rudy a wand. And when we were separated at the age of 7, he became a home tutor. This matches as well. There is no mistake, it's Rudy. Sylphy, if you say so, I would like to believe it. However, since it is just a rumor, actually, I am dubious anyhow. Luke and Ariel-sama were skeptical. However, for now they believed it, not that I can do anything about it. Even for me who knew Rudy, I still doubt the credibility of this information. However, will such a great person lend us a hand? Isn't he a member of the Boreas family? Honestly, I'm not familiar with how political power struggles are in the Asura Kingdom. I just have 1 year of experience in this matter. However, with respect to Grarit, even I have heard about them. Boreas was allied with the first prince. Eurus and Zephyrus were allies of the second prince. Notus was our ally, but was now in the first prince faction. In other words, Boreas is an enemy. And, even Rudy who was a tutor of Boreas, might be an enemy as well. However, Boreas and Rudy ought to have cut their ties with each other a long time ago already. If it was not like that, he could not be an adventurer in the north. If I ask him, I am sure, even though I am saying it, I myself have no confidence. Luke started laughing at such words lacking confidence. With your breast size, there is no way a man from Notus would bow to you. I cover up my breast puku, Sue, when Luke says that. Luke is always like this. Always talking about breasts. Women's breasts. Women with no breasts are not women. I do not feel the charm of a woman from you. There is no helping it. Small breasts are a trait of us elves. But Luke is not just bad-mouthing. In the end, he always says this. Since you are not a woman I can be your friend. Saying we are friends makes me happy, but knowing I have no charm as a woman is troubling. Well, of course compared to Ariel-sama my breasts aren't good. I don't mean it like that. Then what do you mean? Don't tell me you are going to reveal your identity to him. Oh I see, I am Fitz, Silent Fitz. And I cannot let him know my identity. What should I do? Isn't it good enough Sylphy? The one you were looking for has been found. Suddenly, Ariel-sama says that with a smile. Ariel-sama is always kind. Sometimes she is strict, and there are also times when she does bad things, but she is a kind person. Something very surprising came out of this Ariel-sama's mouth. As a special case, you can reveal your identity to that Rudeus-san. What? Reveal my identity? But what if doing that causes the plan to fail? I do know my role very well. I'm a mystery. I am an unidentified symbol of power. In these past few years, I figured that I won't lose to those run-of-the-mill magicians. It is thanks to the training with Rudy. I am not as good as the god or king rank magicians, but I should be around the saint rank at least. Though I can't replace the other princes or king rank magicians who support the princess needs. But, I am aware that I am the most powerful ally that the princess has at the moment. I had Sylphy do her best up until now. I have to at least let you have your reunion right. But, and if the plan fails because of that, then we will think about it then. Ariel-sama after saying that and clapping her hand said, and, if it comes down to ensnaring him, a childhood friend has a better chance in talking him into it, right? Thank you, Ariel-sama. I thanked her honestly. Though I saw her scheming something, but it's the usual. After seeing my growth, what would Rudy say? I am looking forward to it. Part 2. The plot to get Rudy to school went smoothly. Leaking the information to the vice principal Gina's, he would without a doubt make a move to invite him into the university. I almost raised my voice from joy. Rudy, it's Rudy. No doubt about it. He looks different from back in the days, he looks a bit gloomy, but there is no doubt. There is no way I would mistake Rudy with someone else. What to do, he has become so cool. Though he still has traces of the young boy in my memory, he has become a man. His demeanor is sharp, he has trained his body well, this much I can understand from how he moves. His robe is worn out, but that's proof of how hard he has been working. Even though I am seeing it from a distance, I can say that his wand is a good one and has been used a lot. Walking while vigilantly being aware of his surroundings is just like how he was before. Oh my god, I was thinking of marrying to someone like that. When I think about it, somehow my body gets hot. Rud, as I became emotional by seeing Rudy, I was about to call his name out. Immediately after, I was frozen. From behind Rudy, some insanely beautiful woman came as well. Era, is she Rudy's wife? The woman was an elf. Somehow she had an air about her like my dad. Dignified features and giving off a noble impression. And, such a person was clinging to Rudy. It was like she is pushing Rudy, but he wasn't bothered by it at all. Era? Era? While confused, I lost the opportunity to rush over to Rudy. After that, I was called to be Rudy's examiner. It was a test to see whether Rudy can use voiceless incantation or not. By that time, I was also able to pull myself together somehow. If it's that cool Rudy, having a woman that amazing wouldn't be strange at all, is what I was thinking. Yeah. Whether he is married or not, does not matter. Because we are friends. No problem at all. I'll give them my blessing. Well, before that, let's rejoice that both of us are safe and sound. While I was saying so to myself, I heard Rudy speaking. Nice to meet you, my name is Rudeus Wife. First time meeting. What? Era. It's a lie. Hey, wait, you have forgotten? If everything goes well, this term I'll be your Kahai, so please grant me your guidance, eee. When I was totally puzzled, I remembered that I have sunglasses on, my hair color changed to white, and I'm dressed like a boy. Not even considering that, it's also been 8 years since we have been separated. I have grown up and changed so much, not recognizing me on the first meeting isn't all that strange. I was thinking too selfishly on my own. I was thinking since I recognized him, he should recognize me as well. I was getting ahead of myself. So, I just need to remove my sunglasses and introduce myself. I have obtained permission from Princess Ariel. It would be hard in a place like this. I'll call him to an isolated place and introduce myself. However, I was thinking, forced to think like this, that Rudy won't remember someone like me anymore. Just thinking like that once was enough for me to be unable to remove my sunglasses. Removing my sunglasses and introducing myself, then hearing, sorry, who are you again? When I thought that, I couldn't do it anymore. That is, oh, yes. When I see Rudy I would say this, was what I thought, but I forgot all of it. I didn't know what to say anymore. While I was thinking about those things the exam began. I lost. I was completely defeated. His magic was too unpredictable. While a technique I had no idea about sealed my magic, an incredible rock bullet grazed my cheek. Though if I think about it, I have seen it before. He was going easy on me. It wasn't on the level of how much I have grown. Rudy was way more ahead of me. Just now, how did you do that? I was barely able to say just that. It's called Ranma, disturbed magic. Don't you know it? I don't know. I've never heard of it either. Perhaps, it would be a magic unique to a certain race. Even if you ask in the magic university, no one knows about that magic. Rudy is great, again, I thought so. That deepened my respect for him again. As I thought, he has grown yet again. So much that someone like me can't be compared to him. When I was thinking this, he bowed. Thank you, Senpai. You let a new student win against you. What? I was puzzled. I don't get what he means. I could not do anything. Rudy has to know that as well. Yet to have let him win? I grabbed the hand that Rudy stretched out to me in confusion. It was not the hand of a magician. It was the hand of a swordsman. It was the hand of a person that worked hard. It was the hand of those who have held a sword way longer than even Luke. But he is not even a swordsman. Even though I was confused, when I held his hand, my heart started beating doki doki. Rudy's warmth was being transferred to me. I kinda felt happy about it. However, Rudy has baffled me even further. As thanks for today, I'll repay the favor later on. Thank you. I wonder why he thanked me. I don't get it. Don't get it at all. I don't get it, but I thought it means that we will meet later. Feeling my face getting red, I nod in agreement. And when Rudy left, I remembered stuff that I did not want to remember. I cried. That's it guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more and don't forget to like the videos.